Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Look at my hair. Mumu, look how lovely my hair is, Mumu. Look at it. I love it. It's gonna be great for Florida. Miami Beach. That's right, Mumu. Oh my god. I love my hair, Mumu.
But I'm going to have to see also what's going on with his foot.
I know.
'Cause
Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So coming to you guys today now is now 10:30. As you guys can officially see or just saw a picture, my grandma's reading the paper and obviously it had identifying factors in it. So I just took a picture of me having my tea this morning. So it's crazy because then I caught up on Michaela after breakfast and getting the mail. And I watched like 3 of her videos. She had quite a bit. So um, it actually just happened to be that tea and coffee kind of came up in my comment, which was crazy. So that doesn't necessarily mean a Freaky Friday, though, right? There are certain things that can happen where they're not Freaky Fridays. So anyhow, I just went ahead and did all that. And then here I'm gonna also just got my playlist around for my 4-mile run later today. And then we never put out my trail cam, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then maybe later on tonight. Well, yeah, I definitely have enough money. Probably later on tonight, I'll buy my Pirates ticket. So that'll be really, really fun. And exciting to finally get that too, game 1. So that's pretty fun. And then as you guys can see, the freaking sun went in, right? It's like, what is that thing in the sky, right? That's something Pennsylvanians say a lot, right? Unfortunately, during the early spring, because today is the first day of spring, and actually I think like right now is the, 9 minutes until the official start, right? Because it is 10:31, and I believe that it starts at 10:40. So, then also last night I did do some research, and there actually are a couple places, but and this is actually weird. I actually didn't look out west, but I'm pretty sure that even on the East Coast, it's even shorter to get to those places. Because there actually is. I put parks near New York City that have soccer and baseball fields. And there actually was 3 of them. But also out west they have that because, like my coworker said, my current coworker, she had said, remember that it's down in like a valley, right? So that's how Montana is. So yeah, you would have probably even longer, right, to get, and it's not as congested either, right? So it's not like it takes you 20 minutes to go a mile. Well, I don't think New York City is that bad, but still, you guys get the point. But yeah, I actually will have to look into the west, out west, and cities like that. Obviously, like for example, even Las Vegas, right? Like Nevada has a lot of mountains too, right? So that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, so just want to come on and do a nice little morning update here. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more YouTube catch up, and then we'll officially get my lunch here, and then yeah, because already 10:40, so I'll have a little bit of an early lunch, and then yeah, I only have to fill up my car, and I do have still a decent amount in my, so we'll definitely get that ticket tonight. So yeah, and then yeah, because I still have a whole nother paycheck yet until my car payment and car insurance is due. So that's good. And then like I said, hopefully being on the low end of stuff will also be nice. And also, I do think that this is kind of like a I don't know. I guess some would say it's a conspiracy theory, but I do believe that people are doing the gas prices just so they can do the gas prices. Because it doesn't make sense to me how 80% of the world's oil is still readily available. It hasn't been attacked, right? So obviously I know the United States and Russia aren't the best allies, right? Duh, right? Obviously United States and Japan are, after they struck us, and then, well, we did the Hiroshima, and yes, now Japan, yes, right, anyhow. It relating to, like, historical, right, kind of stuff, because there is always people who will still be holding on to that, right? It'll be like that till the end of the world, right? And I covered that before. Those people will always exist, right? There's always going to be wars in the Middle East till the end of the world. Whatever you believe the end of the world is, right? Believe, right? Whatever you believe the end of the world is, whether it's the return of Christ, right? Or a meteor, right? Well, who sent the meteor? Right, okay. We're not going to get into that. But you guys get the point, though. So, yes, it will always be like that. But then I was kind of curious because I didn't even remember, and I know it changes quite often, but the United States is the lead producer of oil. So if only 20% is cut, there's no need for $2 raise. It just does not make sense to me, you know? It does not make any sense. Russia, which I didn't go that far into it, Russia just literally has to go over to Alaska and we have oil, right? And we're able to pipeline it into the main 50 states or the lower 48, right? It doesn't make sense, right? Saudi Arabia, yeah, I can see that because it's right around Iran. But seriously, it does not make sense. And Canada, too, is number 3, I think, you know? Because we also do get diamonds from Canada. Right? No pink diamonds though, guys. Pink diamonds are from Africa. Right? And green diamonds are from Russia. But anyhow, though, for real, like, seriously, it just doesn't make sense. It's still 80% is available to be traded through the world. It does not make sense, the gas prices. You know? Freaky gas prices, guys. Or fundamentally confused. Yeah, I guess you could say fundamentally confused. Because I'm trying to understand it just doesn't make sense, guys. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do some little brief walking around. I got only 2,000, but that's expected because, you know, I have all that walking today, put out the trail cam. So take some time to enjoy your morning here. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and, like I said, we'll get on my run. Take my blonde hair, guys. Oh my god. So yeah, we'll get on my run and then we'll go. So here we go. Wah! Ferociously out of order. No, that doesn't go right. But anyhow, guys, you guys will see now this is a post-run celebration video, but it is actually an addition into earlier because I'm going to add in my clips here before I head on home and listen to them driving home because it's 3:25. But also, speaking of what I was saying earlier, of, you know, about, like, sometimes you find it hard to believe people, too, right? So people supposedly say, right, that America, right, has an issue with, yeah, right, that stuff. Yes. But anyhow, I obviously, well, I do decide to do my own sometimes. Looking into that, obviously, not my own, right? Yes, I don't do that. But anyhow, I decided then, I was like, okay, so is it really true? But actually, I never actually took time to, like, follow a certain video over a certain amount of time and see how much. But some of them only have, like, 497,000 views, right? And, I mean, I'm just like, really? I don't really know, like, how much you can actually trust that issue. Or trust that statement, right, that America has a terrible issue with it. Because the statistics, I mean, there's 300 million people, right? I mean, even certain other videos get more views than some of them. right? Like, there are a couple with a couple million, right? Like, I do pay attention to that to an extent, right? Like I had said with, sometimes, you know, occasionally I'll just decide to look at the comments for the heck of it. And yes, I do sometimes find the ads, right? But again, I don't go through and after that person brought that up to me and just go through every damn video, because there's only so much time until, you know, I didn't even know how many views were on that video to help me out, right? I would have to go through every single, and I can't even imagine how many there are. But that's also something that I kind of goes off the gas, you know. And you could also bring that up with the nonsense topic, right? Like I said before, right? Somewhere on the face of the planet, right? So, and you could also add that into what I had said. It's like, so whenever you don't play, right, somewhere on the face of the planet, right, there's an operating room, right, where people can have that surgery but not be born, right? Because again, cis people have that augmentations too, right? So it's like, okay, so you know, you don't play that, and you only, and since when you don't play that, you only get, very rarely do you get suicides, right? Like I said, people who have regrets just think that it'll be cool and the glamorized side of things, and then when they have to actually deal with the reality, right, of everything that it takes and you have to deal with, right, actually living, right, with a vulva and a vagina, yeah, it's like, no, it's like, oh god, I made a terrible mistake, right? Yes, those are those people. But yeah, you could also add that on to that. So it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, when you don't play that, you know, so it's like, maybe, you know, if people didn't play that, maybe that wouldn't be people's go-to. Or maybe if somebody brought that up, right, that wouldn't be people's go-to whenever bad stuff like that happens, right, like SA and stuff like that. And obviously there's a multitude of things that go into why people SA other people, right? Like, it's not just one thing, right? It can be a multitude of things, like trauma from themselves, you know. I don't want to get into the psychology of people who SA other people, but you guys get the point though. But yeah, so it's like, you know, maybe if people didn't play that, maybe we would actually see a decrease in that. It's like, no, maybe people don't have an issue with it. I don't know, it's crazy, but it's definitely something that I took time to actually start noticing, you know? It just didn't make sense. So, anyhow, let's get back into the video. Let's go ahead and see my lunch, and then you guys will also see my hair practice, and I did have a Pop-Tart in addition as well. You guys will see that coming up. Here we go. Also, speaking of that topic yesterday, since I was also talking about the military, you know, you could also say, okay, well, you'll never truly know how it feels to have an ocean separate you from your loved one. Well, you might actually, but you don't know the second half of the statement, which is, you know, people, actually having people come in and scream at you with guns pointed at you in a different language, right? You never know how that experience is. So you should just never thank any military veterans, right? Yeah, stuff like that. I did want to also come on and share that about the hating. Because again, you need to know the proper ones to hate. And it's not even hating, it's properly being proper about the disagreement, right? Like I am with a couple people that I've shared. So, anyhow, only $29 and 78.79 gallons. Pretty much the same as yesterday. Crazy, guys. Alright, anyhow, let's roll. And also, because of that, hate can have neutral or positive effects. I was actually thinking about this too. So, speaking of religion, right, yesterday, so people say, right, when a person was the only person who missed that cruise ship that sank in the ocean, right, I saw a story about that one time. They said the Lord works in mysterious ways, right? There's a reason he was saved, right? And then, right, then the debate always happens, okay, well, if good, right, and then people have questions about, well, why would God let it sink, right? Okay, that's not a whole religion debate that I'm going to get into, though, right now, because I don't want this to be a super long page, or video. But yes, so for example, sometimes people can hate as a way of saying, no, actually, you don't want to have to deal with this, right? And it's, you can be happy that you don't have to deal with everything that us women have to deal with, right? So that can be a way of hating. Um, and for a person who's just wants to glamorize themselves, right? And not has to deal with the actual reality, right, of it, then that would be that would be a positive. A positive is coming from the hate because it's like, no, if I hate on you enough, you'll realize that you don't want to deal with this because I know you're making a joke about it, right? But then, um, you know, hate can also, that would be negative, but then hate can also have a positive effect. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now officially 11:40. I just wanted to come on and show, yes, this is a smushed, right? Like the way they smush them, squeeze them, right? Yes. Anyhow, though, guys, yes, it is. You have to. You can't keep it in line because if you keep it in line with the bra, well, we see what happens, right? So anyhow, though, guys, now officially 11:40. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna wear my glasses today just because I want to get used to. I don't have an issue putting these in, but I do have an issue with the glasses fogging up. So I'm gonna put those in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna put it in today's film because I don't want an extremely long video like yesterday. But regardless, I'm gonna do my half up, half down from the back, so from the scalp, and we'll see how well that I do with that, and also good practice with that. It's not quite the fishtail braid practice yet, but we can always do that tomorrow before work as well. So I just want to come on and share that little update. I'm going to put these in and then do that, and then I'll officially have lunch, go do my trail cam, and then from the trail cam, I'll go do my run to finish out. And I guess I can just share the Freaky Friday playlist. So there is a double header, but it's relating to getting my hair done. And the start after the 2 for Tuesday, because it's like that kind of freaky double header, right? Because you have what I've been listening to recently, right? And then you have what I've been listening to recently, and then a lot, and then since my hair was done. Jeez, Alyssa, you use good sentences here. So yes, so since my hair was done, then you have a double header from last Friday, right? So that's kind of cool, you know. Yeah, it's just really, really cool. So we'll officially go ahead though. I just like that really, really good. Oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna look killer with this half up, half down. So I'm definitely gonna get to that. And then, oh my god, guys, so cute. So I'll officially get to that. And then you have, just celebrating my amazingness, right? Like, you're so classic, right? You got lots of bars around this town, and I can sail the ocean blue and never find a girl like you, right? So that's pretty cool. And it's also a good, just evenly paced too, except the evenly paced is going to come after like 30 minutes. So that's also another really good test because towards this last summer as I was running, I was doing like 30s. Well, I was actually slowing down right before the 30-minute mark. Now I'm able to pretty much just keep pace until about the 35-minute mark, and then I have to kind of just slow down just a little bit, and then I'm able to finish. So anyhow though, like I said, I'm gonna put these in, and then I'll show you guys the results of my half up, half down. Oh my god. Talk to you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so you guys can officially see now my contacts are in. I also wanted to do or share as well, I just thought of this. So obviously my snorkel is still in my paddleboard, so all I have to do then, or in my paddleboard, zip backpack if you want to call it that. So all I have to do then, once I get home, this will be a fantastic test Friday. Remember how I said I want to see how different hairstyles do, right? So, hold up, to an extent. Obviously, I'm not going to get my hair sopping wet. And even when I do, I'm just going to pull it up just a real little bit because hair is at its weakest when it's wet. So I'm not going to want to you know, ruin my amazing hair, right? So yes, we'll go ahead and once I get home then tonight, we'll put on my snorkel and just kind of see how it does for all these bubble braids back here. So that'll be cool. Alright guys, let me go ahead and get that done. Like I said, you guys just heard it's now 11:52, so we gotta start rolling along. Once I get one side done, I'm gonna go start my oven, and then we can roll. So here we go. Alright guys, time for side touch. Whoa, holy cow, Alyssa. Jeez, girl. How about we don't start like that? Anyhow, guys, let's check it out. 1, 2, and 3. So it's not expanded, but I'll go ahead and look at it myself. Alright guys, here we go. Let's officially look at it. It's really only 12:04, which shows just how good I am at getting this hairstyle together. So that's really, really good to know. Is also for time, because remember I had shared about that I need to figure out all that stuff to add into the morning, because it's not like I'm just waking up and going. No, I have to have breakfast, you know, I got to do stuff, right, to be ready for the morning. So, actually, I could figure out some places that are rather close, you know, along the way, and just get like one thing, right, for breakfast. So make like my own eggs, but then get some fries, right? Which is different than like actual fried potatoes, but you get the point. So yeah, kind of like I do with lunch, right? Just get the fries, so then I don't have to worry about that, and then just cook the hamburger when I come home. So I could probably incorporate that too, and just see. But anyhow, let's check it out. Perfect, perfect, and perfect. Right in line, everything should be good. So I'll go ahead and check it out all by myself, and then, like I said, I'll get lunch around, and then we'll head on out. So here we go. Alright, so I just looked as well, and I probably could honestly have squeezed these little loose ends to make the big, what would be a section. It's not a part. A part is here or here. So these sections, I probably could have had them a little more volumized, or had the opportunity to have them volumized. I'm not going to expand them today, but yeah, I definitely would have had that. So anyhow, though, it is definitely looking really, really good. It's not the justice that it deserves, because there's no sunshine, guys. No sunshine in Pennsylvania. That's how the spring is, guys. And it always is so weird because it sits so weird in the jet stream, too. Because the jet stream always dips, like pretty much right at the Virginia and North Carolina border. So everything above the jet stream has all this low pressure around it and clouds and all that. So anyhow, though, guys, we'll be in Florida soon, you know. And by that time, the jet stream would have went up, planet Earth would have continued spinning, and we'll finally be good with good weather here. So anyhow, guys, let's roll. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. No joke, I literally just got here, guys. That was not me. You guys can tell I didn't even open up my car door yet. That is freaking insane, guys. I literally just shut off my car and put my keys in here. That is wild, guys. There must be a mail thief around here, because that is the only reason why that would be happening. So this might be a Freaky Friday, though, guys, because I did officially map out with my car, of course. I was curious because I knew like the mile mark was just beyond. I kind of assumed it would be over 0.7, and yes, it's 0.8. But I'm actually gonna go a little bit further than last time, so I can figure out where will be the 8 miles then. So we're gonna go a little bit further, and obviously I'm also have to outrun the storm today, so we'll see if I can outrun the storm. I don't think that I will, but I know the bulk of the rain is supposed to, like the way that it's coming in the state, you know, this is a little bit of a different area, so hopefully it won't be as bad. But I will officially go ahead and mark out new area But again, why is... I mean, yeah, there's a chance, but guys, that is weird. Why is it like that? That is so freaking weird. I don't understand it. Why the mail is like literally that bad. But anyhow, so I do also have my water, so that'll be good. And then, yeah, it's also a finish Friday because I'm finishing, and it's a finish and a first step Friday too. There we go. Because I'm finishing my remaining miles for the month, and then I have a fast sprint to end the month too. So, and hopefully at the end of the month it'll be completely different and won't be raining. But I mean, guys, I've ran in the rain, I can't tell you how many times, so I'm totally okay with it. But yeah, I'll definitely go ahead, I'll get going, I'll get on my run here, and we'll map out just a little bit further. I do have an idea of what I can do, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that idea, and then you guys will see the map whenever I come back. So it'll be really, really fun. But whenever I come back as well, you know, I'll be, again, you know, I didn't do it, but I hope that they don't just assume that I did it, right? It kind of goes off what I said yesterday. It's also on the person, you know, to think about it, you know. Obviously, they'll see no footprints, you know, it's impossible to get to it. Well, yeah, it's impossible to get to it, and there's no footprints, so it won't be anything I have to worry about. Yeah, just the lightest drizzle ever. So, yeah, I better get running here before it starts to downpour, you know, because I don't have a good place for my phone, you know. So, yeah, I would hate for my phone to stop working now, but I could probably get one in time. And whenever it comes to phones, more than likely they, you know, oh, I thought that was the rain picking up. I was like, holy cow. They, you know, they overnight them usually, so... And I think that's what they did when my grandma and I bought ours. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, let's go ahead. Let's get running. I'm very anxious to see how I do. See how well my hair holds up. It's still looking cute. Oh, yeah. And I look really, really cute with the, you know, occasional. Kind of looks like the Wendy's girl a little bit, but not really. So that's really, really good. I definitely have a regret doing those beans, though, today. Because I've been thirsty coming down. On down the road, guys. So, alright, thank you for watching this pre-run celebration video, and then let's get into the run, post-run celebration video. And keep this shirt up, Alyssa. Could you imagine when I just run like this? It's gonna be crazy. Which we're gonna be running just like this pretty soon, guys. Hot Girl Summer coming up. So, I haven't got a Hot Girl Summer yet, but we're going to be busting this out, guys, real soon. It's going to be a Hot Girl Summer. Alright, guys. Talk to you guys later. Whew. Hey, everyone. Your girl is here. 7 freaking miles. Holy cow, guys. That is my furthest run ever. Whew. And I beat my fastest 5K time. I'm sorry, 10K time. I pretty much should have ended my songs a little different. A little differently. I'll go ahead and post the songs I did after the playlist ended. Because you guys can hear with it starting to pick up, right? It's like you're doing anything to outrun the storm. And yes, everybody else who competes against me... Jeez, we'll be doing that. Because holy cow, guys. That was just the freaking killerest run ever. Just in time for the rain to start. That's crazy. And also, you guys can see that person was out here. I'll go ahead and film it once I'm done here. But holy cow, guys. They were at their mailbox, but they weren't around my car. Well, I don't know if they were. But they didn't do anything to it, so that's good. They must have, I don't know. But anyhow, I'll show you guys the tracks out there. But holy cow, guys, 7 freaking miles. My hair still looks absolutely amazing. You know what? Actually, let me pause it and get outside and do like a look back video. because it looks really, really good. So, here, give me 1 second, guys. Actually, I'll just show you guys now. So this looks like me coming up to it. But you can see they came up through here, and then they stood there and walked out this way, but they weren't anywhere that's obviously mine, you can tell. So, but anyhow, guys, I can't show I have to do, oh no, now it kind of stopped again. But holy cow, guys, this is freaking insane. Actually, let me walk up here. Whew. And then we'll do a celebration run or a post-celebration pic video, because holy cow, guys, this was freaking awesome, guys. 7 miles. So I definitely know that if I do my she is looking at me like she'd never seen a vlogger before. Anyhow, so if I do that, whew, and then I turn around, I'll be at 7 miles. Alright, guys, let's get you guys on here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, guys. Here we go. Whew. I'm unstoppable today. Whew. I really am, guys. That is freaking killer. I'm unstoppable today. You guys can see how good my stomach is doing too. It's definitely, that's not much of a push-in. Definitely doing good. Then, there comes someone. We'll do one of these. Like mid-motion, right? Well, I can only hold it for like a second. Like imagine me like jumping right through the, so yeah, definitely good. I'm definitely happy for this. Whew, it's been a really good run. I really like these floppy. They look really, really cute. So no, I'm joking, guys. We're not gonna be doing any of that. But holy cow, guys, 7 freaking miles. That is my furthest ever. Whew. That's good, guys. So I have no issue. I'm gonna go ahead and stop for a picture here. So I'll have no issue, guys, for reals, doing 8 miles then. And who knows, guys, I mean, it's gonna be really, really pushing it, but I could do my own marathon, full marathon on my own, you know, just do what I did 3 more times and then add 5 miles. I mean, that's a lot though, guys. So, but yeah, anyhow, I'll go ahead, I'll get home. I am just absolutely amazed, guys, how well my hair is maintaining. This is a good sign for Florida. So, whew. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I am very happy and elated. Actually, I will actually bring you guys back around here, and we'll do my post stretch or post run stretches together. But whew, you guys can see, not even like tired, not out of breath, and none of that. That's freaking good, guys. Very, very, very good. Okay, so we'll start with oh yeah, really feel the stretch. Alright, so that'll be the first. My freaking pee keeps falling out. And then we'll do this stretch here. go out of the camera range. I don't understand, guys. Alright, guys. Thank you again so much for watching today's film of this absolute amazingness and awesome blonde hair still to this day. Well, I mean, it was just on Monday. So, still 4 days after, still looking amazing. Oh my god! I'm so excited to watch the video myself and see how my hair looked when it was back there. And then, obviously, I'm going to have to really watch it, right, whenever it's hot girl summer. Coming up here very soon, guys, because I have an early spring. And then, whenever I come back, it should be basically there. So, yeah. So, anyhow, guys, because that's 2 months away then at that point from the hottest season, or the hottest month of the year, which is July. Alright, guys, anyhow, thank you again for watching this post-run celebration video. It has been absolutely amazing and wonderful to know that I finally planned out perfectly what I have to do to have 8 miles. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have done it today, but it was, you know, getting rainy, and I do have to get home and, you know, help out my gram, so it'll be fun. So anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am so happy and thrilled and excited with how well that I have done, guys. I have absolutely crushed this super lush life, and we're already only 3 months into it, guys. Oh my god, this is so much fun. Alright, guys, I'll go ahead. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, guys, I also never showed you guys my chafing. It's actually really not that bad today. Even with, well, you know, a little bit of a woo. So, I just want to show you guys my chafing. That actually is not that bad. So, very good and happy with it and excited with that. Even though it is a little bit more, well, you could say showful today. It's a little bit more smushed, right? So, it's probably my panties that I have on. I don't know if you guys can actually see underneath. Yeah, if you really, really look, you can tell I have on my, my black, yeah, my black ones. Or, I'm sorry, my black with, I mean, again, I don't want to put everything on display for you guys, but, yeah, you guys can see the, white flowers. Whew. Yeah, the little white dandelions. Well, here, I can probably just show you through here. Yeah. Whoa! Yeah, so I'm gonna do everything leading up. Yeah, you guys can see. Woo, woo, woo. Not gonna be showing that, guys. Not gonna be doing any of that. But yeah, so, that's why it's a little bit more boom. So, like a landing strips, right? So, anyhow, guys, that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to show you guys my shaping. It's really not that bad. So, I'm gonna go ahead now, finish this water, and then I'll get, heading home. So, thank you guys again for watching the chafing video. Not, is it an innie or is it an outie? Which ones to show more outies? Which ones show more landing strips? Which ones show more? No, okay? No, okay? We're not going to be, no, okay? We're not going to be having that. But we do, speaking of that, have to eventually get to my other modesty pads. So, anyhow, though, I'll get going. Talk to you guys later. Alright, guys, it's officially time for gas again. But holy cow, guys, I cannot believe that I officially have to play, what would it be? Gasoline hopscotch, actually, because I have to hopscotch around this food that fell. It looks like somebody was having, like, chicken nuggets and rice and some, like, Asian food or something. I don't know. But anyhow, I have to play gasoline hopscotch. So, anyhow, guys, just wanted to show that was crazy. Let's go ahead and fill up. It actually went up 20 cents. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. 20 cents. What? I was just here yesterday morning. What the heck? Anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get going That's crazy, 20 cents. In basically no time at all. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. As you guys can officially see, I'm out of the shower now. Yes, I will obviously, there we go. Look how blonde, guys. Oh my god. Look at all that blonde. It's obviously too early to do my, breakdown, but oh my god, guys, no way. So anyhow, I definitely need to turn off the lights, because when the lights are off, I was super worried at first, but, if you go to where I park, you can't even see in, though, which is good, right? Yes, very good. Without lights, though. So I always have to turn off all the lights before I, right, yeah, drop my towel. So let me go ahead and do that, and then get into my relaxing clothes for the night. So there we go. Oh, it already came undone for me. Talk to you guys later. Alright guys, we're not going to be doing any of that. Talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now about 7:30. Actually, right on 7:30. I since have had my dinner, and then I just decided to watch my whole video again. I did have everything added, and I was pretty much all caught up beforehand, but I actually ended up adding a couple things, so that's good. And I did want to also come on and end that actually what we'll do is on Sunday we'll put out my camera, and then we'll just leave it out we'll just leave it out pretty much a week, and they'll do like a touch-up checkup on it, and then we'll officially just give it that final week, and then we'll pull it. So, and I also didn't do my snorkel thing just because, obviously my hair is, I just forgot about it. So, yes, unfortunately that did not happen. But, yeah, it's definitely been a really, really fun vlog. I'm very happy and excited to go ahead and watch some YouTube and get caught up on some stuff. And then I'll officially do my contacts taking out and my my push-ups I'll do that, tomorrow, honestly. Or I'm sorry, I'll do them tonight, but I'll get the video. It'll be up to start tomorrow. So removing the contacts and doing my push-ups for the rest of the night. And maybe some just little updates from tonight. So what I do for the rest of the night. So anyhow though, like I said, I'll get going. And thank you again for watching today's video. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Nope, actually the contact removal is gonna be tonight because it's 7:30, so. There it is. Get the other one. Alyssa. Okay, good. You guys remember, that might actually happen again. That was crazy that one night. Holy cow, guys. Remember? Mm-hmm. I know you guys remember that one. That was crazy. Mm-hmm. And starting round 2, that can mean, yes, that will happen. So, thankfully it did not happen tonight, but yeah, only a minute and 8 seconds, guys. That's really, really good. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So push-up video will actually also be tonight. And I did want to come on and share that the Poshmark did not come today. So I was thinking about, a fine line twist, because it's so close to being a Freaky Friday because of that as well. Because if I do get it tomorrow, which more than likely I will, then, it'll be 2 packages that were delivered. I think that last one that was delayed was also delayed on a I think they delayed it on a Saturday, but it was supposed to come on a Saturday. So many packages have came on Saturdays, right, that I've needed for Florida. And this is the final one, because I already have my 3 sunsets. So, and actually what I'm going to do for the final one is I can just tell you, and you guys probably would have been able to figure it out. Wear those palm tree shorts, and then once the palm tree shorts are done, and my bikini on top, right, like California girls, then all I have to do is remove those bottoms. So, yeah, I'm totally okay with not getting those, and having, you know, the multi-ruffle, right? So, anyhow, though, guys, like I said, hopefully tomorrow my package comes, and then, yeah, that'll pretty much be it. So, we'll do my 15 push-ups, and then officially end for tonight. Ah, 20, guys. We're not messing around. We're getting her done. Alright, here we go. 21. Or, I'm sorry, 20. My bad. What the heck is going on with my voice? Alright, guys, here we go. The final 5. Alright, guys, so thank you again for watching today's video, and I'll talk to everyone tomorrow. Hopefully my package comes. Talk to you guys tomorrow.